Today we're going to try Healthy Choices Power Bowl Vodka Chicken Pasta made with ancient grains. Ooh, I don't know if I want my food made with ancient stuff. I want it made with fresh new stuff. I know that's not what they mean, but that's kind of what it sounds like. Vodka chicken pasta, pulled all natural chicken breast with vegetables, served on rigatoni pasta in a vodka sauce, made with natural chicken raised without antibiotics. Well, God, it drives me nuts. Companies always say that. It's the law. You can't serve food to people that's had, chicken that's had antibiotics. So stop making it sound like your company's doing something that all the others aren't doing, because they're all doing it. It's the law. Um, Once again, you can tell very well, and from the pre-shots, that it doesn't look anything like it. Um, Nutritional facts, ingredients, we'll throw them on the screen here. The directions: microwave it for 5.5 minutes. That's it. You don't vent it, you don't poke holes in it, you don't do anything. Uh, I honestly got to say, it didn't smell too good to me while it was cooking. Um, that's pretty much it. I'm not a big fan of. You can't see the dog when she walks over and drinks. I don't think you can hear it through the microphone, but it's really annoying when you're sitting there trying to film and she decides that she has to get a drink of water. Um, I'm not a big fan of healthy choice meals. I haven't had too many of them that I like, but let's stir it up here. And I love how it says vegetables, but it doesn't tell you what vegetables. You just kind of have to guess, or you stand there and read the big long list of ingredients on the side of the box. Just tell me. It has broccoli. I can see that. It has some kind of yellow orange bell peppers. Looks like there's spinach. There's peas. Just tell us what's in it. This also says it's a new product. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I don't know how new it is before I found it, but like I said, I don't usually go looking for healthy choice meals. So it's could have been out for a year. Let's try this. Oh, I'm also doing Olipop's vintage cola for lunch today. I've already taken a sip, and I guess I could clip part of that out and insert it here, but I probably won't because it was not a good look on my face. We've only had a couple of Olipops, and they've been a little hit and miss. All right, that was kind of weird, weird tasting. I will have to say, the chicken is cut up in little chunks, and I kind of like that in a meal. I don't like the big, long, strippy chunks of chicken. I like my chicken chopped up. It's actually kind of bland. The top and the side of my tongue over here, because I'm chewing it mainly on this side, is sensing just a little bit of heat, a little bit of spice, but not that much. It almost a teeny tiny more. Um, it needs not so much spice, it needs flavor of some kind. I don't know what I would put in this to give it flavor. Other than it's healthy choice, so you can't make the sauce more sugary because they wouldn't like that. It's got 3 grams of sugar in it. That's pretty low for a microwave meal. I would say, I really want to take a drink of this, but I know how bad it's going to be. Ugh, that is a weird taste. It's like a bad Diet Coke and Dr. Pepper mixed together. Ugh. As far as the ingredients, I don't mind any of the ingredients. I'm not a big fan of these peppers. That's just personal choice. I think there's like too much of the spinach, kale, whatever that is in there. And I could actually use more peas. Maybe even another vegetable, corn, celery. Who's that? Spinach or? Brought back. There'll be a cut right here. All right, down toward the bottom of the list, it says leafy greens are kale, chard, and spinach. Also has yellow bell peppers, red onion, peas. This also contains milk and wheat. And for those who really want to know, healthy choices and Conagra brand foods, you can almost always tell the Conagra brands because they all come in these perfectly square little boxes. I'm not a big fan of kale or chard for that matter. That stuff just really doesn't grow where we live. Of course, if we ate the only things that grew around here, we'd eat just corn and soybeans all the time. It's not bad. Like I said, tick more on that flavor. Give it some flavor. There's something it's missing. I don't know what flavor to say to put in there, but it's missing a little bit of flavor. Cut back on those greens and add a little more peas. I would go that route. There's not that much broccoli in there, actually. Let me just pry that off there and find a chunk of the. I stirred it up. The broccoli disintegrated. I guess there wasn't any broccoli in there. I guess I'm seeing the stalks of the. I guess I was seeing the stalks and of the chard and the kale and maybe the spinach. I don't know. Just where I saw broccoli florets in there earlier, but video's always been longer than I wanted it to be. Not bad. Needs a little more flavor. And Olipop Vintage Cola, I'm not a fan of it. If you like Diet Colas, you might like it. I'm not a fan of it. And I'm getting ready to take another drink because I gotta wash this down. Yeah, I've had worse, but it's still not good. I'll get another drink. Till the next video.